So now, so this is the Buffalo test stand, right? And Noah, what have you got done so far?
So I've modified the PLC.
And an HMI software. And does that software run on the PC that's connected to it?
It needs a server, like a server computer. We call it gateway.
It needs a gateway for it.
Yeah.
And then the
Software can be run on any browser.
and that's the client that runs?
Yes.
And that client runs on the PC that's attached to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the client.
So the client can be on any computer in the same network. It runs on a browser, just like a website.
You could really run the test stand entirely from here.
Yeah.
Is there any security concerns with that?
There's login, and I can add that to certain locations, so the person can only operate within.
Okay. And so you're gonna get Kyle involved on this security of this.
Yeah.
It makes me a little nervous. Makes me a little nervous that that somebody can run our test stand, can turn our test stand remotely.
Partially sold. It can only run from certain computers where you add something to it.
And we have the power being installed by National Grid. I think that in your 8 weeks, you're going on paternity leave for 8 weeks. Congratulations. So when you come back, though, that should be ready to go. But they still need a screen there to control stuff,
They
right?
can use any PC
Okay, so we can just hook up a thin client.
or even a tablet.
The PC that's attached to it, we don't really need to worry too much about it at all.
No.
How are we going to connect the test stand, though, to our network?
PLC just need to be connected to the Ethernet.
So that's something I'm going to have to, when I get there, PLC connected to the network. And I haven't really looked into it at all. The PLC, was it in that back area with all the other electrical?
Yeah.
So I'll take a look at that and I'll try to have that done for you. Do we need to make any changes to this PLC when we connect it to our network?
Yeah, we need to upload the new program. So we still need the old PC to make some changes.
Because it's connected to it.
Yeah.
We need the PC running, but just to change over the PLC over to our network, right?
Yeah. We also need to do some testing to find some tags and all.
Are you gonna be able to do all this remotely?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll need somebody that's there that's kind of knows some stuff to, okay, some controls.
Yeah.
What was the software that they have on there? Because like we're gonna have to go into their software, right, to make changes to it?
We don't need the software. I'm just.
At all, but isn't that what the PC is running? Isn't it running their software or connecting to their software?
Yes, just need that for and find some tags.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna just wipe the PLC, or
Yeah, just wipe the PLC and upload the new program.
how long do you think that this stuff's gonna take?
Finding tags is kind of a trial and error. So I just need to do the functions in the old PLC, old PC, and see what happens. And
Can you take a guess?
maybe 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks, you think? Okay. And that's just to get the PLC connected to the network so you get their software going, right? Two weeks?
PLC can be connected like maybe today. It's just nothing, just to connect the cable.
Yeah, but just connecting the cable, but actually like getting the access to the software, I don't know, it seems a little trickier to me.
We
But,
have a PLC here.
all right. Right, when next time I'm there, I want to just see about getting it connected. But there's no power to it. I assume the PLC needs the power for the whole test stand to run as well, or do you think I
Oh
could?
yeah, it needs power.
Can I just power up just the PLC? Just run a? No. Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is getting power from the main.
All right. Okay. So I can't really do too much until it's connected, and I start seeing some lights on it. Then I'll get that Ethernet going there,
Okay.
and then you're up.
Yeah.
Do you have documentation of the other stuff as well?
Yeah.
So documentation of
The drive,
old and new. Because that's the very first thing that these guys, if I bring in a contractor to help out, which will be likely, that's the very first thing that they're going to ask me for.
there's everything on the drive. Source file for the PLC, source for the designer, HMI if you need.
All right. And what software did you go with on the?
For the HMI, it's Ignition.
Okay. And then the PLC?
It's TIA, Siemens.
Siemens.
It's version 19.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm gonna get you a shared drive to dump all this stuff in as well.
Yeah, it's already in the drive, in the shared drive.
Ah, okay. Including the software as well,
Yeah.
backups, all that sort of thing. I'm just gonna check that. All right. And did you have any hardware that we should start? Because you sort of accumulated a thing, like you had a spare PC and so forth.
I have the spare one, PLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so I'll just collect all that spare hardware as well. Are you going to need that once you get going with this?
Still need for testing.
Okay. I'm just a little concerned about being gone for 2 months and next thing you know, things get moved and all that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.